So what if I told you your dream job was actually a trap? Seriously, a trap designed specifically to keep you broke while profiting from the one thing you have in abundance, your passion. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the playbook that these prestigious industries use to weaponize that passion against you, turning your biggest ambition into a financial prison.
This right here, this single quote said to a friend of mine, Danielle, when she was offered her dream job, this is the sound of the trap being set. It's a psychological script, and it's used every single day to justify underpaying talented, passionate people in industries that literally run on ambition.
So yeah, let's talk about Danielle. She spent 4 years at an elite journalism school and landed the job, the one at that prestigious magazine in New York City. I mean, this was it. Everything she had worked for, the publication she'd been dreaming about since high school, the job that would make her parents so proud and make her LinkedIn profile absolutely shine. But here's the reality check she was walking into on day one. $87,000 in student debt. And that wasn't just some abstract number. It was a massive financial weight that set the stakes for her career incredibly high before she even earned her first paycheck.
And this was her starting salary. $42,000 a year in New York City. Now, the prestige of the job, the power of that dream, it made it feel like this noble sacrifice, right? But the raw numbers, well, they were already telling a much, much harsher story.
Let's break it down. Her take-home pay, after taxes, was about $2,800 a month. And as you can see here, her rent, for just a tiny room in a shared apartment in Brooklyn, ate up nearly 60% of it, right off the bat. That financial reality, leaving her with almost nothing for debt, for savings, for just living, it was completely hidden by the glamour of her job title.
And here's how that played out. In just 3 years, even though she was working these grueling 60-hour weeks and got a small raise, her credit card debt ballooned past $12,000. Her savings account stuck at a big, fat zero. Her dream job had officially become a financial prison. And this is an alarmingly common story.
So how on earth does this happen? Well, it is not bad luck. It is a series of deliberate, systemic tactics. And the very first one, the foundation of this whole trap, is something economists call the passion penalty. Here's the core, kind of twisted idea. Employers feel totally justified in paying you less because they believe you're getting something more valuable than money, that psychic income of doing work you love. They honestly think they're doing you a favor, so they just discount your salary. It's wild. And don't just take my word for it. Research from Duke University confirms this, showing people in these jobs are systematically paid less. What's even more disturbing is a 2019 study that found employers literally see passionate workers as more exploitable. They assume you'll willingly take on extra, unpaid work just because you love the job.
Okay, so the passion penalty is just the opening move. The next part of the playbook is even more insidious. It's the normalization of unpaid labor through cultural pressure.
You know the vibe. In these places, nobody ever leaves at 5 p.m. 60-hour weeks are just normal. Not because of some written policy, but because of a toxic culture of overwork that's designed to extract free labor. And this isn't some isolated thing. The average salaried employee in the U.S. works 49 hours a week. It's a national epidemic of giving away our time.
And this culture has a devastating impact on what you actually earn per hour. Let's do the math. A $50,000 salary for a 40-hour week comes out to $24 an hour. Pretty standard. But if you're working 55 hours, which so many people are, your real pay plummets to $17.50 an hour. That is a 27% pay cut that never ever shows up on your pay stub. It's just stolen time and stolen money, all disguised as passion.
But it doesn't stop with unpaid hours. Nope, the dream job trap also hits you with a hidden professional tax. This is a whole series of mandatory costs that you're expected to cover, all essential for keeping your job and getting ahead.
You know what I'm talking about? The unspoken dress code, the expectation that you'll have the latest phone, and that constant pressure to be out networking at expensive bars and events. These aren't optional perks. They're a mandatory tax in your employment that just keeps chipping away at your real salary.
And this hidden tax can add up fast. Your average professional might spend, $1,800 a year on work clothes? But in one of these image-conscious prestige industries, that number can easily double or even triple. Danielle put over $3,500 on her credit cards her first year alone, just to keep up appearances.
And now for the final piece of the trap, the one that locks all the other pieces into place, the high-cost location trap. This is where they require you to live in a city so expensive
It will devour your salary before you even see it.
This might be the most deceptive part of the whole thing. Danielle's $42,000 salary in New York City, it had the actual buying power of about $24,000 in a regular median-cost U.S. city. She was, in reality, earning a poverty wage that was disguised as a middle-class salary, all because of the prestige of the zip code.
And if you need more proof, look at this. At the time, a single adult needed $49,000 a year just to cover the absolute basics in Brooklyn. Danielle started at $42,000. The system was literally designed for her to fail financially from day one.
Okay, so that's the trap. It's pretty grim. But if you're caught in it, how do you get out? Well, the good news is you absolutely can. It all starts with seeing the trap for what it is and then taking 4 clear steps to take back your financial power.
All right, here's the plan. Step 1, you have to do the math. Calculate your real hourly rate after you subtract all those hidden costs and divide by the actual hours you work. The number will probably floor you. Step 2, detach your identity from the job title. You are not their brand. Don't let their prestige be the reason their profits are so high. Step 3, look for ways to transfer your awesome skills to industries that will actually pay you what you're worth. And finally, Step 4, learn to negotiate ruthlessly. Your financial future is worth it.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Is suffering for your passion a virtuous act, or is it just really, really profitable for someone else? Answering that question honestly could change your career, and maybe even your life.